Have you ever felt self-doubt when trying something new or when faced with a challenging situation? Have you ever felt like a fraud when you've achieved success based on all of your hard work? Because if you have, then today's video is for you. So without further ado, let's get into today's video where we will be discussing a lot of tips and strategies on how to nip self-doubt in the bud. Here is how it works. You have a negative experience. The negative experience creates a certain mindset. And that certain mindset is now applied as a consequence to all similar looking scenarios in your life. Oh my god, Megha, we really need to talk. I made a big mistake. I spelled dealt wrong on all of the posters. Like all of them. All of them. They're posted everywhere. What is the Student Election Council, student people, and everybody in school going to think? This is freaking me out. Now, I'm sure you must have resonated with some part of that example because even small mistakes tend to affect us to the core. And we question ourselves if we are even the right person to do the job or not. So let's look at how I can help Becca through this negative experience that has created self-doubt in her. I'm so sorry that you're feeling this way, Becca, but every single day you've come here and you've told me about why you should not run for the student presidency. And this is what I'm hearing since you've asked me for help, is that you're afraid to fail, that you're afraid to look bad. So what if you made a mistake and you spelled something wrong? That allows people to connect with you more because they see you're human, and humans make mistakes. We're not robots, and we learn from them. Be more compassionate to yourself. You are awesome. Be kind. Wow. Did you go get like a psychological degree from somewhere? It's working for you. That was one of the best advice that I ever got. So thanks. You're a wonderful friend. Practice self-compassion. You need to be kind to yourself and allow yourself to make mistakes. And secondly, don't make excuses for yourself just because you failed. Excuses are just mental barriers that we erect for ourselves. Question what you have learned from the mistake and move yourself forward. Hey! Remember how I told you that I got like 95% on my chemistry test? You remember? Oh, come right in, Natalie. And yes, you've told me that not once, but many times. Well, I have another one that's coming up. And what if I fail? Like, what happens if that was just a fluke and that I only got 95% once in chemistry? Like, what happens? What if I fail, Megha? What if? This type of self-doubt ultimately leads you down the path of imposter syndrome. Here are 4 things I want you to be on a lookout for. 1. Do you focus solely on your mistakes? Do you think that somebody else could have done the job better than you? Do you feel that you're never good enough for the job that you're in? And do you overthink the moment and question your decisions with what-if statements, just like Natalie did? Self-doubt created through this type of thinking makes you believe that people are going to figure out that you're a fraud. And that creates a certain fear in you. And what does this fear do? It leads to very serious negative consequences where you fall into the loop of creating more self-doubt. And then you have more negative self-talk, leading to a lower self-esteem and a lower self-confidence. And this finally leads you into missed opportunities. Because if you are not confident in yourself, you're not going to pursue opportunities that are going to be good for you. So let's see how I can help Natalie overcome this type of self-doubt using a few more strategies. Why are you telling yourself that you're not good? You've scored in the top percentile in not only chemistry, but math and physics, and maybe many other subjects that you keep telling me about. And why are you questioning your confidence? You're running for the student election, which makes you confident in itself. And everybody loves you. So why create so much self-doubt? And guess what I just found out? I found out that only high-achieving people actually fear this kind of thing. It's called imposter syndrome. We just learned about it. And seems like I found my first specimen who's actually going through it. Remember, you are very good at what you do and you are very, very confident. My perspective as a friend. Well, those are some very valid points. You need to look at them a little bit more in detail. So, thanks. Thanks for being such a wonderful friend. So remember, don't compare yourself to others. Always remind yourself of your achievements because you achieved so much in life through your hard work and dedication. And finally, talk to a friend or get professional help because you need somebody else's perspective to take you out of the negative loop where you feel self-confident again. If you're liking this video so far, do consider giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. Now let's get back into understanding more ways of how you can deal with self-doubt. Hey Mega, do you have a minute? Do you think we can talk? Do you? Oh hi, what's up? What you going through, Becca? Mega, I don't think I can win the student election. I don't. You know why? Because I can't speak like Natalie. Have you seen how Natalie speaks? I can't speak like that. And that is not good. I mean, forget the election. Have you seen how popular she is? She's so popular. So popular. She's got like an Instagram with so many followers. I have Instagram, but my Instagram doesn't have that many followers. Look at you. Even you are confident. And you're a nerd. And you're confident. I didn't mean it in a bad way. No offense. But you are a nerd. But super confident. It is so important to find the triggers of your enviousness and then learn from your competition. Learn what they did better than you. Instead of questioning your skill set, question how you can better certain things in yourself, learning from everything around you. And that creates more self-confidence instead of self-doubt. Why do you think you're comparing yourself? She is good at what she does. You know what? I wish I could speak more like her, be more confident. Aha! I knew you were triggered by her public speaking skills. And I can tell you that the Becca I knew would never have run for the student president election. Never. And you standing up there talking to so many people shows that you are confident. So don't compare yourself to Natalie. Ever. You are right. I am more confident than I was before. Much more confident. You are a great soccer player. Yeah, and you have so much knowledge about current affairs that so many students love chit-chatting with you. That is a skill to have. That psychology course is like really helping you a lot. So just stick with it. You come to the right place always, don't I? I always get the best of help. All right, listen. Do you want to help me with my public speaking skills? That would be awesome. I know you do. I know. Want to help me? Yeah. Absolutely, I'll help you. Hey, I really need you to stop what you're doing and just listen to what I have to say, okay? You know, I really need that psychological brain of yours to help me with something. I want to start like a YouTube channel just like yours, but not like yours. Yours is like on life coaching, but I want mine to be on interior designing, and I'm a little hesitant to start. What if I fail at what I do? And what if I think I know the stuff, but I don't know my stuff? Do you remember I started this thing on pet dogs, and I thought it was going to be awesome because I like pet dogs. So I thought everyone will like pet dogs, but guess what happened? I only got 10 views. 10. That's it. So that's why I'm hesitant to start. What if I only get 10 views? What if I get 0 views? Well, first of all, let's not have your past failure of what you did on your pet dogs. It actually taught you a lesson of what not to do when you're going to go into interior designing. What can you do differently? maybe start small. Should I start small? Absolutely right. It is important to test try it in a smaller way so that if you have to pivot, you can pivot your channel or your site and make adjustments. Look at you using the word pivot. Learned it new? Learned it new? Now, one thing that I did notice was that you were making a lot of what if statements, and all of those what if statements are actually hypothetical. You don't know if they're going to come true or not come true. So you can do whatever it is in your control. You cannot control what other people are going to do. I am the boss of me. And you. What did you say? Nothing. Now, finally, Natalie, I really want you to manage your expectations because I know you. You'll start something and then you'll want it to be like instant success, but that's not going to happen. So manage your expectations. You will have to pivot, the word you liked, and move things around to see what's working and not working. Those are very valid points. Have you ever thought about becoming like a life coach? Have you? I mean, you're pretty good at it. You should think about it. I have. Self-doubt can be powerful. But guess what? You can be stronger. With all of the tips and strategies that have been provided in this video, use them. Use them to break the shackles of the negative self-talk that have held you back for so long. But I want you to always remember one thing from my videos, that in order to break a negative self-talk loop or a negative thought loop, you need to give yourself time. You need to implement all of these strategies every day for a considerable amount of time to break your loop and become confident in yourself. Now, if you are interested in having me as your life coach, I am attaching a package that I am offering to a lot of my YouTube viewers in the comment section below called the Rejuvenation Package. Because rejuvenation basically means eliminating a lot of doubt within yourself and creating a more resilient being. So go have a look at it in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you here next Friday where we build resiliency one video at a time.